Gun Meme Review. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers, and welcome back to another episode of Gun Meme Review, where you send in your gun memes and I review them. I hope you're having a great start to the new year. I hope you're crushing all the goals you set out for yourself, your New Year's resolutions, and even if you're not, well, hey, we've got some gun memes to cheer you up. In between the last gun meme review and now, we had Christmas, so hopefully you guys didn't castle doctrine Santa Claus.
Watch those claymores in the trees.
Listen, Santa, it's nothing personal. You just can never be too sure. Speaking of feds, somebody learned a valuable lesson about Fed posting on Twitter. If the IRS knocks at my door, I'm answering with this bitch on. That is what the enlightened folk call an S-Fest. S, of course, standing for S-tier, as in this is an S-tier meme. You know who doesn't agree with that? The FBI. The same user tweets, "This shit does not look good on paper." I will admit, any meme that I would probably think is funny is a lot less so with an FBI business card tucked under it. Just goes to show that being edgy is all fun and games until the group chat gets leaked. Just like when the conversations between me and Donut Operator get leaked, I'm leaving the fucking country.
We're going to Monaco. Monaco now, okay?
Monaco, right.
And after a decade of waiting, Avatar 2 finally came out. There's been some mixed opinions. Some people loved it, some people hated it. Let me know what you thought of the movie down in the comments, of course. But in my opinion, one of the best things that's come from this movie is this guy as a meme template. Ah, James Cameron, how far you've fallen. The guy who gave us Terminator 2 now cries about toxic masculinity, gun violence, and gives us giant blue space marines. When did we deviate from the main timeline? Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. All he needs is like the fat Obi-Wan Kenobi mustache from episode 2. He'll have it down. Oh, Steven Seagal. The original Detroit Urban Survival. Was Seagal ever in the same... Did Seagal ever work with James Cameron?
A few moments later.
No, they appear to just have become cringe on their own. Turns body cam off. Yeah, he exudes the energy of an officer who knows the difference between his taser and his Glock, but is going to claim he didn't in court. Anyhow, what else was happening? Well, last gun meme review was about us trading the WNBA superstar. I bet half of you already forgot her name. Traded the WNBA superstar for the Lord of War himself, Victor Bout. Since then, it's opened up some interesting avenues for some back alley deals. When you told Victor Bout you'd do whatever it takes to get your hands on an MP7. Whoa. These are some serious allegations here. I'm not saying this happened, but what I might be saying is...
Impossible. I have an MP7.
What else happened? Oh yeah, FN announced their new baby Scar. It's like the Scar 16, except small. Now I'll probably end up buying one because I'm kind of a Scar fanatic. However, it is a little odd to have that small of a package in 5.56. You know, usually the shorter barrel weapons like that take AR-15 magazines are usually, better off for 300 blackout. Ballistically, they just perform a lot better suppressed, whatever. But inexplicably, FN is only doing them in 5.56 for the initial launch, which I don't agree with, but I know I'll still buy one. 9-inch 5.56. 9-inch 300 blackout. I don't know how to make it any more clear than that. Speaking of Scar memes, but suppressing my Scar voids the warranty. And that's why no one will remember your name. I need a suppressor on my Scar 17. That's currently like my night vision pig gun. I love that Scar 17 to death. It was a little bad when we were doing some night vision hunting with Clean and Operator Drewski the other night, killing some pigs, as one does in Texas. I opened up at about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning with the Scar 17 unsuppressed. It's not kind to your neighbors. But now that I've referenced the gun wall, for those of you who are curious, yeah, that's not a green screen. There's a reason it changes between episodes sometimes. You'd be surprised the amount of people who think that's actually a fucking green screen. But my gun collection is ever growing. As you can see, I've added a few more Lugers recently. My standard Luger, Navy Luger, Artillery Luger. I grow the collection because A, I love it at the end of the day. I'm about as 2A as it gets. But also because we have a bunch of stuff that I can't wait to show you guys. As you probably know already, if you're a subscriber of the channel, we do range videos all the time. If you're not a subscriber of the channel, man, what is wrong with you? What are you doing, man? If you're not a subscriber of the channel, you can fix that for free. It's one of the great things about YouTube. They don't charge you a damn dime for clicking on that red subscribe button. It's still red, right? Coming up in the future, we've got videos on the M60 machine gun, the P90, the Benelli M4, and hopefully coming up next, the British Sten submachine gun. These are all videos that we've had in the works for you guys for quite some time, so if you haven't subscribed and hit that notification bell already, please go ahead and do so. Because I am not planning to stop buying cool guns anytime soon. You know, treat yourself.
It's like a reward.
And of course, one of the new emerging places to do that is at Gunspot. Gunspot, of course, being one of the sponsors of the channel that allowed us to use the Red Dawn crank, which is super cool. They're a great sponsor and a great place to find some of the dream guns that you might have been wanting for some time now. For obvious reasons, with YouTube and all, we can't link them in the description or the pinned comment or anything, but we can tell you to go over to Gunspot. Check them out, great group of dudes, and we appreciate them sponsoring Gun Meme Review. But now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, a Marty Robbins meme. Fuck you and your kid, I threw him in the river. Well said, Marty. By the way, a lot of you guys are getting upset that we don't do a Marty Robbins meme every episode, but we just need better Marty Robbins memes. Look, I don't make the memes for Gun Meme Review. That's on you guys. So you make good Marty Robbins memes, I'll review them. But I think it sullies his name to do bad ones. Smoking on the shit that killed Shinzo Abe. That's honestly so ghetto, it's impressive. I think I've sworn off talking about that one though. YouTube's not a huge fan of when I do that. GunTubers reviewing any gun. Firearms deserve your respect. Take them seriously and get training. GunTubers reviewing lever actions. Yeehaw, partners! I'm the rootinest, tootinest, pew-pew, shootinest cartoon cowboy stereotype of the Old West. Get along, little doggies. Okay, look, it's true that firearms are not a toy. They can be fun, but to a certain degree, they should still be treated with respect. If you think I'm not going to do some cowboy roleplay if I ever do a lever action video, you're on some different shit. I will absolutely be doing that. Why? Because it makes me happy. And if that makes you upset, I'm genuinely sorry about whoever hurt you. Every time I pull out my gun, people are freaking out. I genuinely have no idea what the context for this photo is, and in fact, I'm really not even sure this is a meme. The only reason I'm including this is that I saw this in my feed, and this guy looks just like older PewDiePie. You know, when Pewds inevitably moves to the United States and becomes based. You know, the guy who inspired Gun Meme Review by doing Meme Review that he took from somebody else, and so on and so on. It's the circle of life, nothing new under the sun. Anyhow, it is evolving, just backwards. So what the fuck is that? Well, hypothetical viewer, I'm glad you asked. That is a new release that I will inevitably see at SHOT Show called the RZMK357. It's a bullpup revolver. Every day we stray further from God's light. That is a 357 revolver that opens up, kind of like, I guess, a Webley would. But instead, I guess bullpupped, if you can bullpup a revolver. The idea is you can get a longer barrel, which means, you know, obviously better accuracy from a shorter package. Giggity. But it's double action only. So I would have figured that the single action, you know, that function of pulling back the hammer so you get a lighter trigger pull, would have been one of the factors on a revolver that gives you better accuracy. Never mind, I'm overthinking this. Either way, it terrifies me because I don't know if these people have ever seen how catastrophic malfunctions on a revolver work. It's a neat idea, but I like my hands. When you buy that used rifle from the pawn shop, hope the previous owner wasn't too hard on it. The used rifle. If you get that joke, you should probably go to church on Sunday. I'll see you there. My right nut staring down the barrel of my Glock when I appendix carry. Look, all of the experts agree, you're not really a gamer if you're not holding your right testicle hostage. No joke, appendix carry is actually my favorite way to conceal carry. Yeah, I agree. That puts a lot of faith in the mechanical safeties on the internals of a Glock. The answer is don't think about it, Morty. Yeah, I've got level 4 plates. The double-aught buckshot pellets flying at your dick at 1,500 feet per second. God, this is such a fried meme. Although not entirely ineffective against heavily armored, hard targets. What he sees versus what she sees. This is a message brought to you by Night Vision Gang. I should bring my night vision to SHOT. When I'm selling a demilled Sten gun kit I bought from Apex Gun Parts and the buyer rolls up in a black Suburban. This is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, possibly ever. The TLDR is that somebody got nabbed off of Gunbroker because of the way that a parts kit was cut. It was super weird. Mr. Guns Gear did a great video on that whole debacle. I think I saw that on his social media. The ATF nabbing you on things they previously said was okay but went back on? No, that's never happened. Can't wait to see what happens with our embraces. Know your gun's pronouns. He, him. She, her. Fortunate son. Yeehaw. Ooh. I bet you thought you had me there. I'm edgy. Not that edgy. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this far into the episode. I appreciate you guys staying to the end. And as always, I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Subscribe.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon. Like Rasputin's rise to the top.
I keep growing the correction, Jesus. Yeehaw, partners? Anyhow, thank you guys. Fuck.